See how they be?
I thought Ro was gonna respond. Because I'm gonna be honest, Ro. I do feel some type of way that you came in my neck and he up here flirting with everybody. Like all I asked was one question. He just had a whole love battle with Dana. You said absolutely nothing.
Let me be clear.
But as soon as I asked him something, you came at my neck like, "Oh, I'm not one of your friends." And
I'm not.
I was the aggressive one that would.
So can I please? I don't know. You don't have to give me an apology, but I wasn't even coming at him like that. Like I was just asking a friendly question.
Let me say this.
You came at my neck, girl. I was like,
okay, girl.
I don't want him.
Let's just be honest, girl. You didn't sat up here and said you slept with your friends' exes. You're
not with my friends' exes. Wait,
well, hold on. Let me.
You got to hear. No. You don't make up. You can't make up.
Let me answer your question. Because
you have to be direct with the context.
Let's just all be very honest. I'm very direct. I'm very direct and I'm very clear. Let's say this. You have sat here and said you slept with the community dick. That you slept with your friend and
community dick. No. Don't say this, man. Community dick. Be transparent. Because I clarified it 3 times. Community dick, not my
You had sex with your friend. You had sex with your friend when she asked you.
But it's not my friend's ex-boyfriend. It's different.
I'm not judging you. If that is your life, that is your life. That is what you do.
Go ahead.
It is okay. It is okay. But from adult woman here and how I do things, if I want something, I say I want it. And if a woman comes in, if she thinks she can get it, she can try. But at the end of the day, that asking him how big he is overall in a public format is just not respectable.
So you guys already have a relationship? Are you guys already?
I don't know this man. I don't know this man.
Okay, so why?
I'm going
if
to
we're
say
playing a game, why would you get offended?
Let me be
Lena
clear.
just sat here and told me that you're obsessed with her. You said absolutely nothing. You sat here and let Dana talk about how much he's obsessed with her.
I'm going to say this again because at the end of the day, anybody knows that I've been on here. As long as I've been on here, I will come and I will debate with a man and I'll go word for word with a dude on here. But when it comes down to it, being disrespectful is not okay when you're asking somebody about their size. Because if a man came on here and he said, let me know your cup size, or let me how big is your poom poom? Is it wide? Is it small? Yep. You're going to feel
my pussy is tight as ever and it smells like roses.
See, that's what I'm talking about. And that's
to
why,
me. Like it's not offensive to me.
Like I said, it's not.
He didn't say he was offended. So how could you get offended for him?
I'm offended
bro, we about to go to come on now.
If he was to ask us the question, come on, girl. If he was to ask us the question about our bodies, we would feel offended, but we would.
Look, we're asking each other about eating ass.
Yeah, but we're not asking each other about our bodies.
How is dick size even minuscule to us asking about eating ass? My whole thing is, don't give me that energy, baby. If you wasn't gonna give it to everybody else, Dana straight up came up in here and scooped that man off his feet, and you had nothing to say. Don't come at me.
Wow.
Don't come at me. No, I'm not trying to put Dana on the chopping block, but everybody can see it.
I'm sorry that you feel some type of way about your lifestyle because everybody else.
I feel some type of way.
What you do, and I understand. That's
make sure you cut this clip.
But be in it. If you're gonna be in it, be okay in it. Don't come.
I am okay in it, but don't come at me and don't come at no other. Don't come at me, baby, and don't come at nobody else. Do not come at me, but don't come at nobody else. You was quiet when he was sitting here flirting and playing with Dana, but you came in my neck.
Don't be disrespectful.
I'm not disrespectful, baby.
That is disrespectful.
How? I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out. Don't. I call anybody out. I will call you out on some bullshit. You out here on some bullshit. Don't,
like I said,
don't come at me.
Disrespectful.
And don't come at everybody else. Like don't.
Like I said, me it's disrespectful
for what I said. But he straight up flirting with a whole nother female,
and he can. And listen, be very clear. If I get those numbers, he won't be flirting with nobody else. But like
Shit
I
like that.
said,
Shit like that.
let's
Shit
be
like
clear,
that. Shit
don't
like
be
that. Shit like that.
disrespectful.
Don't single me out. That's all I'm saying.
And all
You
I'm
gonna have
saying
that
to
energy
you
for
is,
me?
don't be
Have it for
disrespectful.
everybody, and that's all I'm gonna say. Like, no, I still love you the same, but if you gonna have that energy for me, have it for everybody else on this panel. And Dana, I love you as well. Sorry to put you on the chopping block, but I gotta call people out on they bullshit.
No, I'm gonna call you out on your bullshit because at the end of the day, you
I said what I said, and I meant what I said, not on what I
and
said.
I said what I said, and I
have
meant what I said.
transparency.
But
I
I
ain't
said you
ashamed
being
of shit.
disrespectful.
I ain't ashamed of shit. I asked that man
Yeah.
one question. You bit my
And
throat,
nobody
man.
else
You
asked
fucking
him that question. And nobody else asked him that question.
Like, come on
Nobody
now,
else asked
baby.
him that question.
All right, let me read this super chats, man. I'm Twan with the $2.
Me, bro.
Super chats. $2. I think we should define what disrespect is. Yeah, that'd be good. Hank the Basement with the $2. Ratchet is an admitted 304. 304 lives matter.
Facts.
What? Tatum 32 with the $2. This show has been fire all night. Oh, Hamp, having energy is disrespectable. Really? Shaking my head.
It's crazy. Wow. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So was that word.
Yeah, he.
Yeah, is that even a word? Is that even a word, Caesar?
He wild, but he does good most of the time. We give it a bit of it. Damn. Yeah, disrespect. I think disrespect. I don't know if we interpret it correctly. I think it's strictly on how we feeling in that moment, and what it is that's being said is what's being talked about. As an example, when Dana told Omac he caught a stray, Omac wasn't disrespectful, but Dana got at him because of how she was feeling in that moment, regardless of what he said. Also, when people lead with smoke, our energy flips to smoke. Should it? Maybe. But it doesn't mean that anybody being disrespectful. It just could just be energy. If somebody come up on that type of time, it don't mean they being disrespectful. It just means they on that type of time. You know? Go ahead, Dana.
I just want to say real quick. Without having seen the entirety of the conversation or the exchange, but just from watching the two of y'all right now, bro, you know I love you, girl, but it's coming off a little judgy. It's a little judgmental.
You got to go back and watch the show before you speak. So I'll say this. I'll say this again. I'm gonna say this again.
I didn't want no smoke. Wait a minute.
Oh, I'm going to be very clear. If a man came on here and asked us what our breast size was or how big our poom poom was, if it was tight, we would have a problem with that. Bottom line.
It's wild that a lot of the women may have felt disrespected or felt like I came with some type of energy, but a sister saying that someone asking me about my meat size is disrespectful. Everybody getting pushback, or some people, excuse me, not everybody.
But you didn't say it, Ali.
Are you offended?
No.
Yeah, he was.
Wait.
Hold on.
Let him finish it real quick.
To determine if someone was disrespecting y'all, and I didn't hear them say if they felt disrespected. But you can pick and choose when someone felt disrespected or didn't feel disrespected. That don't make sense.
Did you feel disrespected?
Who? I believe that was disrespectful. Yes.
Did you tell her? Did you tell her?
No, I didn't have to. No, I do just like DJ does. I let stuff just go, just like how it's going right now. Where the sister is trying to speak up for a man about being this. So you're telling me, sisters up here, that you think it's respectful to ask a man about his meat size?
No, what I'm saying
is
I
ask you a straight question because you like when I answer questions directly as well.
I'm gonna clarify.
I asked you a question. Is it respectful for a woman to ask a man about the size of his meat?
It was going along the theme of the show, though, too, because Tate was talking about micro penises. We talking about micro penises for like 20 minutes, right? No. But you didn't see that part.
So I wouldn't have been if I asked y'all about the size of your.
I'm answering your question directly, like you asked.
A lot of women don't even like the word pussy. So if I said, if I asked you the size of your pussy, would that be disrespectful?
I'm like, it's tight and right.
See, it's convenient. It's convenient. It's convenient.
To a stranger, no. If we're having the conversation,
we can have.
Like I said, right.
A stranger, no, I don't want a
So,
stranger.
so the show that was so with the show today, people were asking about the size of people's meat.
We were
today?
talking about micro penises, Ali.
No. I'm asking. Michael Pete talking about somebody has small dick is different than someone literally going, "Hey, how big is your dick?"
I don't want to go down this path. What I'm saying, but my point is this. My point is this.
Hold
Ali.
on,
You
bro.
can't. You didn't tell her you were offended, Ali. That's what I'm saying. When we
this
are offended, we say to the men, "You're being offensive. You're being disrespectful." We say it on this show.
Love. What about the fact that he said Ro said it was offensive? Ro is allowed to stick up for or fight for whatever she want to fight for, right? He don't have to exclaim it to admit that it's disrespectful. The difference is Tay was talking about somebody who was anonymous. We have no clue.
Correct.
Right. So that wasn't the premise of the show. That was a segment. You know, so asking about men's dick sizes is not mutually exclusive to Tay talking about a reason why she couldn't be with a particular man.
Okay, but Ham, I wouldn't ask you that question because you're married, right? This man came up here. He's a random off of the chat. Not to call you a random like that, but it was just a question. If you felt offended, you could have said that. This woman said you were offended because she wants to holler at you. Let me finish. She wants to holler at you. So she felt like it was offensive for me to put that out on the chopping block. Here comes and Dana, I love you. Here comes Dana flirting with you, being open. Oh, you obsessed with me, blah, 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 blah. She says nothing, but comes at me simply because I said I fuck community dick. Like, that's crazy to me. And if y'all don't see that, then look.
So if I had a woman and you asked me that question, is it disrespectful?
You should have said that. You should have said that. You know what? This is inappropriate. I have a woman, and I would have said, "I'm sorry."
Now you cut me off. I just asked you a question real fast. Would it be disrespectful?
Yes, it would.
Do you have a man?
Yes, I do.
Would it be disrespectful to him if you asked me that question?
No. Because I'm on a podcast.
Y'all see, look, Love ain't gonna say nothing. Dana not gonna say nothing.
You are exhausted.
Y'all not gonna say anything. Y'all not gonna say.
You want to do this? Interrupt her? Interrupt Dana? Interrupt you? Cut it out, Ali.
Y'all not gonna say anything.
You're unridiculous. I can't say
It's ridiculous.
Hold on now. Wait.
Yo, you see this, right?
Yeah, why did y'all jump on that like that though?
You know why I jumped on him real quick? Because they're still talking. He's on some, y'all ain't gonna say nothing to her. I'm letting y'all finish talking. I don't want to jump in.
But why are you being aggressive? I'm not being aggressive.
Because you're accusing me of being double-minded. That's why I'm being aggressive right now. Don't accuse me of anything.
That smoke on the show. Why are you being aggressive? You asked me that.
I'm telling you. Oh, you didn't hear me the first time? I got smoke. Now you're being telling you right now. No.
You're being aggressive and disrespectful.
I am, because you were accusing me. And I feel provoked to give you smoke because you were accusing me of something I didn't do. Yes.
Ooh, y'all just defended Ro. Y'all both, you and Dana went at Ro, and so did
I didn't go at Ro, not one time. I did not go at Ro. Stop making stuff up.
See, that's what happens though. You guys, if you take a tone and get disrespectful, and then it flips to like men are coming up here disrespecting y'all left and right. That's what throws me off a little bit.
Because Ham, you cannot accuse someone of something.
But
wait, please one second.
All right, be quick though. Be quick.
What did I accuse you of?
You interrupted me. You want me to keep on talking?
Go ahead, love. Go ahead.
You can't accuse someone of something. Literally saying, "Oh, so love, you ain't gonna da." Don't accuse me of something that I did not do. So I get accused, I'm gonna be. That's provoking.
What happened was, okay. So here's what happened. Ratchet says something that was disingenuous. She said that's not offensive, that's not disrespectful to a man to ask another man about his dick, regardless on a podcast or not. And then it was a moment of silence, in which case a woman should step in and say, Ratchet, if you have a man, that is disrespectful to that man. That's what he was saying. That's why we didn't hear anything. He was wondering why.
It wasn't a pregnant pause, though. They were
That's
still
not
talking.
what it is. You adding seasoning and vinegar. Like, that's not what it was.
Ratchet, here's my talent.
It had nothing to do with my situation.
No, I got you. But here's my talent, though. I can regurgitate. I understand what people are saying, and I make it a point to listen So if somebody doesn't understand, I can explain it in a different way. So that was the point of the reason why Ali didn't say that. So that's one of the talents that I do have. That's all I'm saying.
It has nothing to do with my situation, regardless of if I'm in a situation or not. Right now, let's say I'm working, right? I'm on a podcast. I'm a personality outside of this podcast, right? So this is what I do. So if I'm on here and we're playing Never Have I Ever and we're talking about sexual topics and he comes on here and he, I'm just engaging. I didn't know, like, the whole reason for Ro coming at me, it wasn't because it was disrespectful. It's because she's interested in him. And that's my whole thing.
I understand what you're saying.
You're coming at me because you're interested in this man, right? Okay, I shut up. I sat to the side. Now here comes Dana. No shots at Dana. Dana comes in here. She don't know what's going on. She's going back and forth with this man. She's sitting right here. They're flirting. She doesn't say anything. But she comes at me because I said I fuck community dick. Like, how does that to me? It's like, girl, like, are you serious? You're not gonna say nothing to her? You don't even know me. I just came on this podcast. You hold me to the fire, but you ain't gonna say nothing to your homegirl? Like, I'm confused.
In my defense, actually, I didn't hear that part. I wasn't paying attention.
Really?
So I didn't
hear. It went on for 5 minutes.
I honestly
DJ,
did not.
Is that?
I'm serious. I really wasn't.
I don't want it. All right.
DJ,
Okay, let's move on. This is crazy. Let's move on.
Let me ask you a serious question, woman to woman. What I do to you? Because I said I fuck community dick.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, bro. Like, what did I do to you, baby? Like, how could you come at me with so much fire?
I'm not sure why you're taking this so. I'm not sure why you're so. Okay, well, calm down. It's nothing offensive. I don't know this man from a can of paint. Okay. I was flirting with him and I was joking. But if you want to give me a number, that's fine. But it's never that serious when it comes to a man, ever. It's never that serious. You came at me
with a spear.
It's never that serious. You took it as a spear because I feel like you feel some type of way since you've been expressing yourself about what you do and how you've done it.
No, it has nothing to do with that. I asked that man one question.
It seems like you're taking offensive.
I can't listen to y'all no more.
Hey, DJ, can I ask a
when
question?
the show is over, rewatch the show and you will see what I'm talking about.
Hey, y'all. Have a good night.
It's inauthentic. Let's move on. It's inauthentic at this point. Honestly, I'm about to. I think we should just move on off of this because at this point it is inauthentic.
God bless y'all. You too.
But I don't know what he's talking about. It's inauthentic at this point, and I think we need to move on away from this.
All right, let me go. Yeah, so I think I understand the plights though. Actually, right? I understand the sequence of events. I understand why Ratchet could feel offended. And I understand why Ro is annoyed at it because it wasn't that deep. But some things can cut differently depending on what you're saying, depending on if the person even feels some type of way about some of the things that they've done.
Okay, I apologize if you felt like I was attacking you. It was not that serious to me. But
it's all good. I don't want to hear. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to hear y'all talk about it. I don't want to hear y'all talk about it no more. Honestly, I don't. Y'all too. I didn't even want Ro to apologize. Y'all motherfuckers can talk later and apologize if y'all need to. Ali, what did you want to ask real quick?
Is that like never have I ever? Is that really? So if I'm talking about never have I ever, can I randomly go, hey Dana, how big your titties? Is that part of the game?
So
36 triple
like
D.
being being
Next
authentic.
question.
I'm being straight up. Like are we saying never have I? And while I'm talking have I, hey Dana, how big are them titties? Like
36 trips.
And everyone's conveniently gonna answer.
How big is your penis? How big is your dick? That's not
that part
offensive
of the
to
game?
you.
Now let's.
It's not offensive to you. It's not offensive to you. Stop doing that. It's not offensive to you.
Now here's the other thing. Don't.
See now what's happening, DJ. You see what's happening now.
Yeah,
right?
There's nothing to agree with that. Yeah, because Dana, when it was asked, he didn't answer. Right. So some of it meant something to him where he's like, "That's not a question I'm comfortable answering up here." right?
Nigga,
Now,
put your nuts on the table. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Put your fucking nuts on the table. Like,
look,
you sound
now
crazy
look,
right now.
Gonna be
You sound
quiet.
crazy right now. It's giving little dick energy.
See?
It's giving. You
now,
know what?
see,
I'm not flirting with you no more. It's giving same OG, and it's giving little dick energy, and I don't want it no more. I take it back.
So that's what actually happens a lot, right? We feel offended, but this is how the conversations manifest most of the time up here, right? And there's a reason why certain of the women aren't having conflicts, because Dana, in that particular instance, why did we take that road? Like, why is he have a little penis? Because I was just telling you he didn't answer the question specifically.
Because it's not that big of a deal, Hamp. That's why. Because it's not that serious. It's not that deep. It's not that big of a deal. If somebody asks you how big your dick is, you either say it or you don't. But like, I'm offended.
Wasn't offended.
Stop questioning your fucking pearls talking to us. Like, get out of here. You sound
when did I say I was offended? That's why they asked me. Well, I didn't say I was offended.
Stop.
But this is what I mean. Our dick is big when it's convenient, and our dick is small when it's convenient as well.
Your dick is
It'd be
probably
the same way in relationship. It'd be the same way in relationships. When a woman mad at you, the dick small. When she love you, the dick big. It's always convenient, because the truth is, a lot of women don't care about what the man talking about unless it benefits them. Then they'll care about what he's talking about. Other than that,
I don't care about nothing that you're talking about.
If it's not benefiting them,
I don't care.
If they can get no leverage from it, it don't matter.
Right.
That's why I don't matter. Because then, so you didn't care if someone's being disrespectful to me, but you want me to care about now.
I cannot believe I wasted my flirt on you. Oh my God!
Love stopped the show to address men being disrespectful, and for me to care about men being disrespectful. But this is what I'm talking about. Y'all,
you did not. My point is,
as the conversation flows, you demonstrate you don't care if you're
I don't think you genuinely felt disrespected. That's my problem. I don't think that you genuinely.
No, now you switch the conversation to something else.
Oh, all right.
Damn. So how do we? All right. So yeah, because let's get down to it real quick. How do you characterize what just happened just now, Rotunda?
What part?
Just the interaction right then. Because when I watch this tape more than everybody combined, right? Because I got to edit it in the whole 9 yards. And when I'm looking at the conversations, that's how they actually go more often than not.
People,
and I'm being dead goddamn shit. There's no reason for me, right? If it was going a different way, I would tell y'all.
People assume something, and then it starts to go in a big circle about how
But hold on. Let just answer my question real quick. Who, if you walked in a room and they was having that conversation, or you clicked on a link and they was having that conversation, how would you perceive it? What would be your perception of Ali? What would be your perception of Dana in that instance?
In that instance, Dana was assuming that he felt a certain way, and he felt like he wasn't being heard.
No, you didn't. What is your perception of said person? So this is what happened. If you just watch in a vacuum, you look at Dana, you look at Ali, and let's add Asia into it. You look at Asia. What's your perception of what's happening on the top row in that instance?
Dana was talking to Ali, and she was saying that he wasn't offended, and he was saying that she didn't know how he felt.
Who's the aggressor when you watched it back?
Dana, only because her voice went up.
Who was throwing insults when you watch it back?
Dana.
Who was disrespectful when you watch it back?
Dana.
It's funny, right? Until it happens back to us. Now, if Love laughs, if she co-signing what Dana says,
if she laughs, what she's saying?
Hold on, Love.
If she laughs at what Dana's doing,
yeah, is that a cosign?
That's not a cosign, but it could be perceived as an enabling.
That's so okay. So, Ro, we out in the street. Some nigga talking, all right, bitch, this, that, and the third. I'm like, damn, you not gonna get mad at me too?
No.
Be honest.
Be mad at you because you laughed?
I'm laughed at somebody insulting you.
I'm gonna be mad at you because I know you.
That's my point, though. right? So if I'm laughing, am I co-signing what they saying? That's regular shit. That's good shit.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not even trying to trap you in the corner, but y'all.
No.
Y'all
I
know.
mean, yeah, that is. It's enabling. Yes.
Tay, when you assess the situation, and we just assessing this in a micro, right? Because it just happened. What's your assessment of the situation?
Yeah, no, I started off break that it was a little out of pocket. And I think that he misunderstood about the whole penis size thing and how we started talking about it. So I think it just all went left once everybody got in the
I'm talking about the convo that just happened, not the dick shit that we was talking about 2 hours ago.
Oh no, that was an emotional shit.
Can I say something?
Hold on, Ali. Was Ali wrong in that last conversation?
No, I wouldn't say he was wrong at all. I actually agreed with a lot of his points, but
I'm talking about with him and Dana just now. Tay, stay with me. I know you from North Carolina and shit.
Don't do it.
Oh, she from North Carolina too?
Yeah,
Born and
that's
raised.
my man. Was Dana wilding just now?
I'm gonna say yeah, Dana. I'm sorry.
Dana knows she was wilding,
but because and only because I think that's expected of her. Like she gonna give y'all what y'all think. You know what I mean? What y'all expecting? So yeah.
I don't believe him. I think he's being inauthentic. I do not believe that he was
actually. That made you feel some type, like he lying and shit. So I'm gonna get on his ass.
Yeah.
So why you wanted to marry me in the beginning then?
Oh my God, I'm talking to Hampton, not you. Same OG. Relax.
Man, you know what it demonstrates though in real
life?
You know what it demonstrates in real life though? When Rose
no, I don't know what it demonstrates in real life. I'm still talking. I'm not gonna let you talk over me. I'm still talking, and I'm not gonna let you talk over me. I'm still talking.
All right, y'all been talking.
I'm still talking, and you're
all right. Hold on. I wasn't even finished with Tay, but all I want y'all to understand real quick, all right, is that's what be happening. Right, that's what be happening, bro. Like y'all gotta really watch this shit. Dead ass, cause the shit.
Damn, did you believe that shit? If I ask you how big your dick is, what you gonna say?
I may answer. I may what? I don't know. What am I gonna feel some type of way? Is what you asking me?
Yes.
That's
are you going to be offended by that?
No.
Thank you. I'm done.
Right. And
but
so
Ali didn't. But also Ali
didn't
say he was offended.
He didn't say we was offended. I was offended. I never said I was offended.
No, Rose said
you were being disingenuous now because y'all said when she did what she did, y'all said he didn't say he was disrespected, offended. Now you're being disingenuous. Before I don't know if love co-signing, but
Rose
y'all said I didn't say.
All right, let's do this. Ali, say what you wanted to say, what you've been trying to say.
The main thing I'm trying to say is the fact that when Rose showed interest in supporting a man, some of the women went to jump her and beat her into. Let me finish. Y'all use words as much as I'm using words. They're not. Can I speak? Look how emotional. I'm emotional though, right? I'm emotional, right?
Nobody said anything.
The sisterhood went straight at Rose to get her right back in check. And what's happening as this conversation goes further, Rose almost coming right back to when you ask her a certain question to not offend the sisters. She's trying to get back in the line with the sisters. Doesn't mean she really wants to, but this is what happens all the time. Whether it's men who get beat into this submission of saying exactly what the women want us to say or hearing what they want to hear. It's like they did it to her, and then they want me to concede as well too, but I'm not. But you can see how women do this to men and to sisters, and it works every single time because they don't want to take the pressure of what the sisterhood does. Instead of aligning on what's you cut me off. You cut me off, right, Dana? You asked me not to cut you off, right? Right. Now you feel
I'm done.
Finished.
Can I say something when y'all done?
Yeah, it's Dana, then Love, then you can jump in, Ratchet. Okay. Ali.
Right. Instead of everybody being everybody and everybody know who did it, instead of going, yo, if it's wrong, it's wrong. All of us aligning on what's right and wrong. We're picking and choosing when right and wrong is convenient, based on what we align with, versus what was right. Just being able to everybody go, you know what, that was wrong. If our sisters can see when men are being disrespectful in their eyes, when men are being on the line right away, then this should have been a moment of clarity to go, hey, When a sister's out of line, we should be able to call it out just as fast and go, hey, sister was disrespectful, sister was out of line. Even past what conservative, is it a Ratchet conservative? We're not even talking about her anymore, just how this conversation has progressed.
Yeah. Dana?
I take offense to what you just said because you're making it sound like women are not empathetic to men's feelings, their sentiments, and things like that. We absolutely are, and we encourage you all to be vulnerable with us. But this is not that. This ain't that. You're not offended because somebody asked you about your dick size. Like, come on, what the fuck are we even?
You just said I was offended. You said I was.
Are you talking or am I talking?
Well, let her finish, Ollie.
I think that you're being inauthentic. I think that you're being disingenuous because I don't think that you're actually offended. I think that you just want to. It's just a talking point. It's a platform for you to just get your point across and to just come at us like crazy. But I don't think that in real life you're actually offended. And the fact that you keep trying to like drive this point home, like somebody can't support y'all. We do support y'all. We support y'all more than anybody. I do support you, even though you sound nuts right now. I still support you as a man, as a black man, but I don't think that this is that. I think that we're having two different conversations right now.
All right, before you respond, Ali, love, do you want to go?
Super quick. I was laughing because Dana was coming at him. I laugh at everything and all the time. So don't sit there and use that as a feather in your cap, Ali. I was laughing because it was funny to me, to be very honest with you. I also think, and be real quick, I think you're being very inauthentic because like I said earlier, a long time ago, if you truly were offended, then say something. That's all. And we were going along the lines of, grocery eating, and it was very sexual tonight. Fine. But I think this just got dragged on. I'm over it, honestly. I just think we were having a good time hours ago, and then it just changed, and that's all I got to say about it.
Yeah. I'm going to get Ratchet. Let me read these super chats, and Ali can respond. Just to clarify, I think, I'll clarify when Dana comes back. I feel like she might have dropped because her internet and shit is terrible. Mr. Kevin, what's popping? $5 super sticker, appreciate you. Rosgar with the $10. Ali, time to go. Got the ladies giving each other smoke. I agree with Ro. John the Baptist, this nigga, man. God damn.
That's crazy. That was nuts.
And this whole show was about sex, but now it's a cat fight over dick size.
Crazy.
Dana with the $2. Dana is a lifetime side chick. Oh, not Dana. Hank with the $2. Dana is a lifetime side chick. Stanford Hinton. Dana, do you see men as a threat to you? Rosgar with the $10. I ain't coming back here. Y'all up here sexually harassing men. Shame on y'all. We sorry, Ali. Stanford Hinton with the $2. Ladies, are you not entertained? One thing I heard from Ali was he was saying a woman stuck up for him. He never said he was offended. Rose said the question was offensive. And then she was being how you say it? I felt like she was joking. She's like, hey, you asked him his dick size, but I already showed interest, so fall back. That's what I heard. But he's saying Ro at that juncture essentially wasn't on code because she stuck up for him regardless of how he felt about it. And then he said, as opposed to y'all calling out something that you see wrong, y'all stayed on that sister code shit. That's what I heard, Dana.
Me and you both listened very well, DJ. We got past the beginning initial part of this. We were all having fun. Conservative Ratchet started going at Ro, and then someone else started co-signing it, and they said I took away from the vibe, but we went back to a good vibe. And then Ratchet Conservative went at her, and then I asked her a couple questions about whether her man would like if she asked about my dick size, and then I said something to the sisters. That's what happened. So Rose said something first, then I asked her if her man would be happy if she asked me about my dick size, and then when the sisters were silent and I said something about that, that's what's made us come back here. It wasn't about what happened initially. We got past what happened initially. We were having a great time, and then Ratchet Conservative went at Ro, and she wouldn't let it go and started asking Ro questions, and then Dana co-signed it. Nobody jumped in regardless of what was happening. I'm not sure if Love co-signed it. I can't say exactly, so I'm not gonna put her name in there. But I know Dana for a fact co-signed it. And then when I asked Conservative if she would be okay with her man, if her man would be okay with her asking my dick size, when the sisters remained silent, I said, hey, y'all not gonna say that's disrespectful. Then that's when the show got derailed, supposedly again. That was what happened. Everything was fine.
Thank you for the recap. Thank you for the
recap. And again, you're not gonna address that. I know.
Ratchet, you wanted to get in real quick?
I want to be defended.
Yes.
I'm not asking for defense.
I'm gonna start at the beginning.
No, you ain't. Hold on, everybody. All right, I'm gonna give everybody a minute. All right,
quick. I'm drilling it through. It's gonna take me less than a minute. Give me 60 seconds.
Less than a minute. Give you 60 seconds.
Ali, if you were offended and you said that you were offended, me personally, I would have apologized. This is not about you being offended. This is about a woman being catty with me off of basically character traits that I said that I had, right? So this is a characteristic attack from Ro. And Ro, I don't feel no type of way about you. I just want to be clear on what happened here. All right. So I asked you your dick size. She's interested in you. She comes and attacks me. Oh, that's disrespectful. You never said you felt disrespected. You never showed any discomfort. You never said you felt any type of way. We were having a genuine go back and forth, and she came at my neck. What she said is, oh, that's disrespectful. And based on what you said about you fucking your friend's ex, she threw that in there when she came at my attack. So this is no longer about you. This is a character assassination from another woman. So that's why I felt the way that I felt. And if anybody missed that, go back and rewatch the show. So when Dana came in here and you guys were flirting back and forth, I was questioning like, well, damn, why don't you have that same energy? And they're really flirting. Like, all I did was ask one question. I didn't flirt with him or anything. If anything, I was showing Rock attention because I know my friend, I have a friend that's interested in him. So I was giving Rock more energy than I gave you. I don't understand why I was attacked based on a story that I said prior this evening. That's a character assassination by another woman for no reason. You never said you were offended. And if you were, I do apologize. But like I said to you, Ro, I understand women and I feel no types of ways about you. But I am going to call you out because I seen another woman clearly sweep your man off his feet. But you were coming at my neck and all I did was ask one question. Like, come on now.
All right.
Hey DJ, this something else. Hey brother, I didn't notice. Somebody pointed it out. I would never disrespect your show like that. Can you take I'm on my phone. Can you take my Cash App off the screen? Can you? Is there a way you can delete that?
But what? For what?
Where is it?
Because I wouldn't do that. I would never disrespect your show in that.
You have to edit your name.
You want me to take it off? I don't need to take it off.
Yeah. I don't want to do that. I want the
see
Cash Apps to go to you. I wouldn't want to. I'm not going to ask for Cash Apps on yours.
You got to go in and edit your name.
I'm on the phone. You can do that on the phone.
I did it.
Okay, thank you, family. Yeah, I wouldn't do nothing like that.
That's all good. Damn, I think Ratchet has a substantive point in terms of, because Roast did mention some of Ratchet's sexual escapades.
I did, and I'll just say this before I go to bed because I'm exhausted. First and foremost, everybody keeps saying he did not state that he was uncomfortable. However, like Ham said, I'm real good at body language. And when people try to avoid a question, normally that means they don't want to answer because they're not comfortable. And he did do that a couple of times. So that's one thing. Secondly, I really honestly was, I guess I was perceived as if it was a real thing, but it really wasn't. I honestly was joking. And I really was not paying attention from what you're saying, Ratchet, as far as him flirting with Dana. I'm over here doing two things at one time. I apologize. I'm not really paying attention. So Ratchet, I'm sorry that I offended you and brought up your sexcapades or whatever. I apologize. I didn't want to make you feel like I was attacking you. So I apologize about that. With that said, everyone, have a good night.
I don't want you to apologize, bro. Like, it's okay. Like, just stand in your truth, and it's cool. Like, you don't have to. If you intentionally said something, do not apologize for it. Like I said, I love you either way. We're on the panel.
Apologize. It's okay.
No, I don't want you to apologize because it's what you said. I'm not going to feel no ways about you either way. That's what I want you to know. Stand in your truth. If that's how you felt at the moment.
But you do feel a certain type of way. I don't.
I just called you out.
Yo, this is what men go through.
Let me tell you something, Ro. I called you out because really I'm a Taurus.
I am too. See, we're the same people. I am too, and so therefore, as when I said, I said what I said. But at the same time, if I offend you, I definitely want to apologize because that was not my intention. Again, it has to bother you because you keep bringing it up. So I want you to understand.
It doesn't bother me. I just don't. As a person, I don't like disingenuous stuff. So if you're gonna come at me, you should have that same energy for anybody else that do anything close to what I did. And I didn't see that. So again, don't come in my neck.
I'll be clear again.
Don't come in my neck if you're not gonna come at everybody else's neck.
He showed signs of being uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Dana, I did not see that you was flirting and he was flirting with you. I was not paying attention. And Ratchet, I'm sorry for calling your stuff out. I apologize, honey. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I really do. Okay? But I meant what I said because we cannot ask them questions and that can make somebody feel uncomfortable and then don't want them to come and ask us questions. I've been on here where someone has disrespected me physically.
Did you speak up? Did you speak up?
I did.
Well, he didn't speak up. So I understand you defending men.
I did.
But if he would have said something, you didn't even give me a chance to correct my wrong.
All right. Y'all, both of y'all killing me now. All right, that's it.
Y'all have a good night.
Gary S with the $5. Great show, panel. Tay was great tonight. Good night, everyone. Yo, yeah, she apologized. Goddamn.
She apologized.
Listen, like,
goddamn.
I'm telling you, man. Damn, bro. Hold on, bro. I'm gonna do final thoughts.
You stop playing the game. Damn.
We did get back to the game. We got back to the game, and then it got derailed off. But I feel like the people who watch enjoyed the Never Have I Ever. So maybe we got to do it again because I think it's a dope concept to do out loud. But that shit gets sticky. Pause, because motherfuckers don't want to answer all them questions. Yo, damn, man. So y'all did a hell of a job. Joel said we killed the game 2 hours ago. That wasn't 2 hours ago, was it?
Yes, it was.
Our next we out.